Better. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Gems and Jewels Sale with Celestial Reach. My name's Tyler. I am your gems and jewelry guy today. How's it going? I apologize. We had some issues with the stream getting it going last time, so now nope. That we're gonna go to my channel. I'm just gonna.
That we're gonna go
Oh,
to my
that's
channel.
annoying. God, I hate my voice. But hello, everyone, and welcome. There we go, live chat. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I apologize. It's been a busy week. Went and worked out something yesterday evening to trade jewelry for food. I'm going to do a custom project, and someone's going to cook for me for a bit, and I'm cool with that. Oatmeal's gotten old. Today I got in something kind of surprising. About a year ago, I put in this order with a supplier in Pakistan. They messed up the first order. I was like, this ain't kosher. You need to send me another order. They did. It was ordered like last March. By July, I was pissed off enough where I was like, no, you're going to refund me. I'm going to PayPal. I got my refund. Now this shows up. I'm going to contact them just because it's what I do. It's the right thing to do. But that means I'm going to need to find a way to pay for it. So I figure I'll start showing off pieces of tourmaline. If anybody is interested, I think we could do like $1 or lower on some of these. Some of them will have to be a bit more, because there are some that are single terminated. I might or might not have pulled out some big ones. There's a lot of pretty cute ones. Will, what should we start with? What do you think? I know what I want to start with. I'm just going to go fucking all out for a second. A recent creation of mine. 14 karat gold. There's 1.15 carat of diamonds. No, sorry, 1.05 carat of diamonds. We've got a 1/4 carat marquee cut. Then this beautiful pink sapphire, Montana. And this beautiful purple Montana sapphire. Handmade by me. Of course, there's a video showing it being done. I probably should put up a longer form version of that. God, them diamonds sparkle. I'm asking $3,700 for that. Replacement cost on that stone alone can be as high as $2,000. We're not even talking about the other sapphire, the diamonds, the gold. I'll even throw in the necklace. Also, to people out there, just to let you know, I will be showing off a nice array of different gemstones from amethyst and garnet. Nope. Peridot, blue topaz, aquamarine, and tanzanite. I've still got some nice tanzanites on sale too. Monitor? 4K M? Do you mean monitor? I wish I had a nice... Want to see something funny? This is the screen that I am using right now. This screen is over 10 years old. I think it's over 12 years old. It might even be older than that. Like, it is old. Oh, 4K right now. I saw 4K M. Same. Honestly, I wish I didn't have to sell this one. I would like to put this in my, like, Hall of Fame. I am trying to hold out. If anybody out there wants I've got a half-carat alexandrite. It's natural alexandrite. I'm not willing to like, the stone's gonna be $2,500 on its own. I would love to set that thing in a pendant or, like a ring. I'm also considering doing some diamond engagement rings custom, like small ones, affordable ones for people. I've been working out how to do engagement rings, 10 karat gold engagement rings with, 3/4 of a carat of diamond for under 1,200. Natural diamonds, but ethical because they're reclaimed. I would love to do those custom if anyone out there wants any. Another for $3,000. We've got this giant 20-gram hunk of 14 karat gold. It's got this huge opal in it, diamonds, rubies, sapphires, emeralds for that rainbow element in it. That piece is gorgeous. More Montana sapphires, also at the $3,000 range, although I negotiate a little bit. If anyone's interested. I'm just going to start showing off some of... I've got this gem grade moonstone. Absolutely gorgeous. Taking offers on that. I'm guessing 80. Alright. I showed off some big ones. If anyone wants to, tourmaline, let me know. I will happily break into that. I'm going to put down some unique stones. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess that's how we're doing it. That's a nice tourmaline. Emerald. Montana sapphire. Another blue zircon. I love those blue zircons. So we're discussing tourmaline. I've got some mixed in with some rubies. You want to see 16. Last chance on these, because I can't get any more of these for the price that I was getting them for. It's a fracture-filled sapphire. And then it is $10. Number 2 is a blue zircon. Perhaps a little too much time in the microscope. I can't deny that. The color on this blue zircon is stunning. Or also, there's a lot of bright light in the whole faceting thing. Every time I get done faceting, I notice like I've kind of blinded myself. Oh wait, that's been in there long enough. I apologize. I can show that blue zircon off. It's got a wee bit of extinction, which is why it's not 70. That color is just stunning. Going back to 16. Sorry, I get excited about blue zircon. It's gorgeous. This blue sapphire, fracture filled. This one is 10. Oh, hey Iris. Just because Will's here. What is 18? 18 is emerald. It's got a wee bit of something going on that makes it kind of like a bean shaped. I might be able to set that in a way where that's less noticeable. Indubitably. Thank you, Eduardo. And that one is 20. Back up at the top. Let's see here. We have Mandarin Garnet, Spessartine. Can't believe I just saw a flash of blue out the top of that. The dispersion's kind of silly. Can't get it to do it again, though. Let's see. 0.65, and that one's $30. I've shown that blue zircon for $10. I have this blue zircon. It would go, that emerald would probably go well in some tutti frutti look with the, like the leaves and the butterfly um, carvings that I got hidden. Why, hello there, Quad. How are you doing today? Looks like I got it working half-assed this time. Yes, indeed. I love Cartier's history personally. Inspired me a lot in the beginning. Still kind of does in a way. Let's see, here we have sunstone. I'm trying to get the copper inclusions to show better because they're quite prominent. Bro, I would love to be on one of those. But I am honestly struggling with what I've got my hands on right now. Like doing this single-handedly is just too much. I can't pick up more at the moment. I did try with Kick. I did. It just was not going anywhere. But I agree. It's not like I'm making peanuts from YouTube. Though I am making something at least. I also, Kick was so difficult to set up. With my current tech setup, I literally could not run it because I can only do that if I tether my phone, or at least when I was trying to do Kick, I had to tether my phone to my PC to stream, and, not really a doable thing. Probably for the most part, I bet they would. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm simply stating that I don't have the resources. Isn't Twitch for gaming? This is a rubellite tourmaline. I'll have a philosophical conversation with you over the phone after the stream or something about like what I would need to be able to make that transfer. 35 on, no, sorry, going back. 13. 13 for that pear shape. Is that rubellite? I mean, technically, yeah, it's almost got a purplish color. Let me... Trying to find my focus point. That checks out. YouTube, I've got a lot of complaints about YouTube. A lot. However, like, at least they are doing this pushing of the vertical streams. This one's rubellite too. And that's looking... I mean, I'm getting more feedback or more like positive results since I've started doing said vertical streams. I don't like the vertical streams. I wish they'd put that much effort into promoting those of us who are doing the traditional streams. Another tourmaline. It does. What? I know I get a lot more promotion on YouTube than I do Kick. And Kick was a real pain in the ass to run, too. I literally did not have the mental energy to jump through all the fucking hoops that they expected. You gotta stream 5 times a week. Oh, okay. See, I don't use Twitch, so that, I guess, makes some sense. Nice sapphire, $10. Speaking of sapphire, I got a Montana sapphire melee here. This is 30. Beautiful mint green. The bean for 20. I have no idea what Rumble is, so no, I ain't got no shit to talk on that. Actually, maybe that might be one to look into. I've also gotten a lot of promotions about... Well, so, Derek, a 1.2 carat VVS heated blue oval for $230 USD. I don't know how you found a stone like that was of those qualities and you didn't pay $500, $800 wholesale. This one, for instance, I know for a fact, well, I wouldn't say it's VS, it's closer to like S. The same doesn't really apply to sapphires. However, I digress. This is fracture filled, which means there is a treatment that you need a microscope to notice and verify. And they're not worth much. That's interesting. This tourmaline for 4. Man, I don't even know how they do that. Because I could not facet that for that. Or like the rough. I couldn't get the piece of rough in that size that would work for that. Sorry, I'm back to my tourmaline rough obsession right now. It'd be $4 for the rough. Yeah, I went through them. A lot of their stones look legit. There were a few that were questionable, but with the training I have in gemology, I know that you can't really say for sure from a picture unless you're taking microscopic pictures. Wait, before I do that, that is a ruby. This is a fracture-filled ruby. It is very clean. You would not know that this is fracture-filled from looking at it unless you're looking at it under a microscope. And that's where I get cautious when I see prices that are like too good to be true. This is $15, by the way. Because if this wasn't fracture filled and it was heat only, we would add a 0. And, well, we'd probably double the price and then add a 0 to it. Because $300 for that would be a screaming good deal. I have too much integrity. I should probably... Well, no, I shouldn't. Hey, Jared. How goes it? Right on. Another, like, kind of rubellite tourmaline. It's got a very complex color. Kind of like wine, mixed with a little shot of whiskey. That one's $5. Damn good deal for that. And then rubellite again. Fun. Fun. And there's selection 1. We will move to the next one. I tried to talk myself into getting some. One of the shops nearby has African sapphires. They are definitely like good rough, preformed, and for a fairly, I mean, they only want $50 for the stone, and then I can cut it and maybe get that much back out of it. Why I did not, but I did contemplate it for sure. Now we'll go tanzanite. And then aqua. We'll do some tansies and some aquas. See, the small tanzanite. If anyone is looking for a smaller tanzanites, let me know. I do have them in stock, but since there hasn't been any interest lately, I don't want to bore you guys. Yeah, I see why that's there. I think these cushion cuts look really elegant in a way. The synth sapphire. Alright, tansies. I'm gonna start with the best one first. To that one. Probably followed by that one. The cushion cut? That is a synthetic sapphire. I have boxes and boxes of them. No, synthetic as in synthetic corundum, which is what sapphire is. It's quite literally. I do have blue yag chilling out somewhere, but or no, not yag, because yag is yttrium aluminum garnet, but something similar. I don't know. I think that might be. Yeah, yag comes in blue. I was confusing lutetium aluminum garnet and it's $15. Quad, it's literally synthetic sapphire. We've known how to grow it for the last 120 years. The sapphire I showed on the last board that was $10, that's glass filled. A lot of yellows and oranges and other bright colors you see are beryllium. Diffused, I don't have a perfect working understanding of diffuse, so I will hold off from explaining diffuse since I can't do it properly. Yeah, that one's 15, Will. I got bigger ones too. Matter of fact, I have several, but these are chemically sapphire. They're just made in a tube. Well, they're made in a bowl, which, yeah, it's like a test tube. And they melt the stuff together and create perfect blue sapphire, which corundum is normally clear, and then you can add different colors to it to change, or different elements to change what colors come out. I just use a microscope. I don't have a laboratory, I just have, you know. You can kind of tell. Anytime a sapphire is super clean, you know something it's pretty sus. Like at that point, if under a microscope we can't find an inclusion, it's sus. If the person is claiming it's GIA or it's real, we tell them we want a GIA report. And that we're not willing to pay for said GIA report. Because it's like $80. But if what they're claiming is true, that report will, get them an easy amount of money really quick. Heck, these two sapphires, you might be able to see the inclusion in this one. There's a little black growth inside. This one's way more obvious. It's towards this side, and the, color shift where it goes from green to more teal. if you deal in the stuff, you start to know what you're looking for. It's diamonds that are the real pain in the butt. Because lab-grown diamonds, even under a microscope, you can't tell the difference. Like you need some legit stuff, like a real lab, not the couple tools that I got. So this is my nicest tanzanite that I got out right now. It is 50, which is a hell of a deal. Oh, Will, wait. Smaller of a London heart? The jewel in the Titanic was a prop. I do believe there is, like, they used an actual piece of jewelry from some, expensive collection for it. But it was not a royal jewel. The royal jewels don't leave. Well, lost in said movie. I don't believe anything of that magnitude is known to have been lost in that particular cataclysm. The last one was 50. I'm kind of curious now, though. And no, I'm in live chat. I just don't see him update all the time. Son of a bitch. Yeah, the iconic Heart of the Jewel blue diamond necklace from the movie Titanic is a fictional jewel created for the film, inspired by the real-life Hope Diamond, but not based on any jewel from the Titanic itself. The Hope Diamond is a 45 carat, just big-ass diamond. Owned by if I remember correctly, it got its name from the Hope family and has a not-so-good story behind it. No, the real one's looking or sitting in a museum right now, if I remember correctly. It's called the Hope Diamond. And it really needs to be recut, in my opinion. I don't know. I've never heard of a jewel by that name personally. That said, the British Royal Crown jewels is quite a collection, and I do not have every piece memorized. As a matter of fact, I have very few pieces memorized, or even know small facts about just a few of them. Although most of, their royal jewels were basically stolen from colonized countries. For instance, the Mountain of Light, or Kui Nor, the world's largest diamond that sits in their scepter, uh, that was India for a long time. India is still pissed about that rock, rightfully so. Sat in a leader's armband for many generations as a faceted cabochon. But the English didn't like that style. It just, they don't like cabochons. They like faceted, so they recut it. Got 18 on this one. This one's a little smaller than the last one. I think it's the smallest one on the board. Someday when I'm rich, I'm gonna get me a. I'll probably cut it myself. A replication of the original Kuinor. Iris, that story is true of so many of the big jewelry pieces from the different noble families back then. They would pull stones out of pieces and make new pieces around them and stuff, generation after generation. It's, yeah, it's complicated. I just had the weirdest thought. Will, you'd probably be on board with this. I want to go see what Tanzania, like, Tanzania has to have some royal jewels of some sort, or state jewels. I don't know, something, because they got a bunch of tanzanite. I want to go look. They also got really nice savorite garnets and other things. Like, let's go check it out. Let's go be tourists. Just say F it and bail. And also, the Hope Diamond, which is a heart shaped, was remade, I do believe, at one point. I think it was stolen too. I want to say, I feel like Louis owned that one. The last one was 40, which is basically what all but 2 of these cost. I apologize. Number 1 and number 8. 8 is 18, and number 1 is 50. The rest are all $40. I'll be a little better about. Sorry, I forgot that not all of these are. Yeah. Since I just showed 2 of those off, I think I will show a couple pieces of jewelry real quick since we are on tanzanite. I would be remiss if I did not show this tanzanite. And while I'm at it, I might as well show the other tanzanite. Get over here. Where are you hiding it? Oh, yeah, I took it with me yesterday. To show. It's in here. Boom. There's the other tanzanite. We're good. So this tanzanite statement piece has a gorgeous, gorgeous tanzanite in the center. Accented with aquamarine diamonds and tanzanite and a couple sapphires. Beautiful tanzanite going up the center there. We're asking $1,200 on this piece. Bit of a discount. For $140, I have a mini pendant. A tanzanite mini pendant. Adorable little thing. And that's $140. It's also considered cursed. Not my pendants. My pendants are come curse free. Blessings only. One time, I made a sword pendant for somebody, and they had me quench it in holy water. I still got holy water left for that purpose. Just in case. Never know what someone might need. Bejeweled awesomeness. I will make it in any way that I can. That makes me want to... Yeah. We're going to pop that piece out. Bring that one too. The princess cut I just showed was $35. It is 0.9 of a carat. Beautiful, beautiful cut. Up next, this trillion. Now it's a bit smaller, but it is well cut. Matter of fact, my camera is not even showing how well cut it is. Also, it is so much more blue. This trillion is spectacular. I've got 55 on this piece. That I should be using in jewelry instead. And perhaps I will. Up next, an oval for 20. It's got that icy blue color. Such gorgeous color to it. And then I've got a little round. And this one is $9. Oh no, to quench the blade of it. It was a little like I don't even know. It was like one of those sword pendants that I made, and yeah, they told me to quench it in holy water, and I was like, I actually have some of that. I got you. And I still have fresh, unused holy water left from it. This is one of my art pieces. Right? I'm cool with it. Like I respect people's wanting to put positive energy into something. I'm all about that. And that's the whole reason people love Moldavite the way they do. I'm asking 15 on this, although I will take 12 today. We have diamonds, blue zircons, sapphire, and another blue zircon, sapphires, a Montana sapphire, and more diamonds, engraved exquisitely. I want to make another one of these. I need to get the art flowing and the, I don't know, passion back. That's a cute little quartz point. Up next for 17, another aquamarine color. Beautiful stone. And then I got a big one. A fairly sizable aqua. Actually. Yeah, about the same. Similar qualities there. I'm asking 20 on this, and that is a hell of a deal. For a 2-carat aquamarine. I got 5 on this little one. Little heart shape. Yeah, I think this feeling... Oh, never mind. Not getting into it. And then I've got a bigger one for 7. It's got a better color. A little more windowing. Yeah, I know, right? The green and blue. Actually, that's why I showed the aqua and the peridot together, because they have a certain look that somebody I know kind of enjoys. I do too, actually. So, but yeah, show them off together. Oh, why not? For 1,200, which I am willing to take 800 today, we got sapphires. Garnet sapphires. Now, earlier we mentioned beryllium diffused. These very well may be beryllium. Hey, you have a good one, Will. We'll catch you later. I hope all is well, my friend. And I don't know, it's a more common thing with these types of colors. I don't know that they are, but they could be. We've got yellow diamonds, sapphire garnets, and then white diamonds, and a ruby in the back. Plus that freaking opal. Like, Space Turtle here has got it going on. Yeah, I gotta do a test on this 3D printed stuff. I'm just too afraid to actually burn it out in my house. I've been waiting for the weather to not suck so that I can safely do it outside and see what the results will be. Oh, yeah, I usually don't. Someone else pointed it out to me during a festival, and when they did, the name just stuck. Like, it just stuck. They said the name. I hadn't seen a turtle in it before they said the name, but as soon as they did, I was like, you're right, that's totally a fucking turtle. Like, there's just no arguing it. It's factually a turtle. And it's been a turtle ever since. Turtle ever since. I don't know. I am curious to, like, perhaps go through the. I've got the tourmaline. Just kind of take a second to look at this by carat weight. What carat weight looks like with this stuff, real quick. I'm considering doing a. Oh. Why, that is facet grade, isn't it? Anybody want some tourmaline pieces at, I don't know, $3 to $5 a carat? That's cool. You're not wrong. I've been doing work that is getting up there, and I think before long some of them definitely will deserve that. I want to make something grand. Like, Cartier's done some stuff recently. You know, I want to make high jewelry. I can't afford to make high jewelry. Fuck, I barely can afford to make fine jewelry, but I want to make high jewelry. Yeah, a piece like this for $3 a carat. Let's see, so that would be $5. And I'll probably throw in another little piece of tourmaline with it, because that one's 2 carats. I'm probably a little too humble in that regard when it comes to naming things. One of these days, though, I'll make something again that I'll name. This almost deserved it. If only I could find a way to make it into like a full folding necklace type thing. Let's see, so we burned through that and that one. Guess garnets. And really, like, these probably deserve names. If we're being fully, honest. God, that one's gorgeous. I love tourmaline. I say, people, but I guess in your personal opinion, I could understand that. Let's see here. What are we asking for that one? What? $4? I am out of my fucking mind. I'm not either. That one's special to me. As far as executing wire wraps goes, there's just design elements of this that I am extremely proud of and would like to do again. Like, for the size of this thing, it's actually quite thin compared to many of my works in that size. Now, I did learn from that a big pendant like this kind of needs a big necklace, and you can fit some decent sized chains through that, but I wanted to be able to fit a beast of a chain through this one. Let's see, up next, look at this. That is a sizable garnet. That one's 20. I've got 30 here. This is a Hessonite, I believe. I should probably get confirmation of that, because if that's a spessartite, it needs to be like triple that price. That's rhodolite. The purple wine color to it. That's 14, which is out of this world. Oh, I don't know. What'll I show? Hey, let's show off a garnet ring. Actually, I think timing's perfect. I handmade this. There's a video on it. This is garnet and diamonds. Garnet on top. Everything else is diamonds. I have red and champagne colored, or cognac, which likely treated. Got some whites in there. Awesome style. It reminds me of the Eiffel Tower. Personally. Perhaps I'm tripping. Do $250 on that. Do this ring on the next one, because this one is a lot more affordable. I've got $7 on that garnet, $9 on this round brilliant, my lighting sucks for this, $8 on this round brilliant, and $7 on this oval. A really nice oval. Got good, decent cutting. Up next, a size, that's got to be like a size 12. Good sized ring. Size 11, size 12. This is a spinel. Mauve or mauve color spinel. I'm asking $80 on that ring, which has a, $20 rock in it. Metal, and then time. Up next, this one's gonna have to, no. That's better. Sorry about that. So we got 18 on this one. This is a rhodolite. Again, lighting is not super grand, but beautiful trillion. I have a nice oval here. Oh, yes. That is stunning. For 14. Some of these are nice. Now, this one's only 8. And that needs to be changed. But it is there. I know. I know, Iris. I know. I've got to know a little bit about, you know, jewelry lore and that stuff. It does come with the job a little bit. I got 7 on that. You know, especially with how I like to try to recreate stuff. Which I've got one in project right now. Hey, I got an idea. This comes with a whole necklace that I made for it. The necklace can actually break apart into 2 bracelets if you want to wear it that way. And comes with this really awesome topaz custom cut exquisite masterpiece custom cutting. You can kind of see how, yeah, and that just does some cool stuff. 800 for this whole set. The chain has stations with blue topaz in it, and then there's tanzanite in this. Very solid hybrid. Yeah, we're getting about there. $4? $4? $3. Hell yeah. I got 6 on this one. It's so purple. Just my camera hates it. No, I am not familiar with an emerald cup. You know, Iris, there are like 700 blue hearts. Are you talking specifically the one that they used as a prop in the Titanic? If so, I would be shocked if that wasn't made with lab grown. Because I've gotten chunks of, like, or I've wanted to get them. Like, you can literally buy chunks. They come in these round slabs from the big producers of it. Most producers just make these. I have no appropriate terminology. It's like a test tube. They pour it into a test tube that's made of like rock, and when it comes out, it's kind of got that shape. You know what I mean? And it's just like ruby or sapphire. Eventually, I'll get my hands on one of those. Oh, you're okay. So you're talking on the Hope Diamond itself. Yeah, it's cursed, supposedly. We got 5 on that one. I will have to go look into that. That sounds fascinating. Thank you for that little bit there. I've I'm still going through my emerald course, which emeralds are a bitch, and I won't say never. I doubt anytime soon I will be getting into learning to sell emeralds professionally on a large level. We're talking $400 a carat type emeralds, because it takes a lot of training to know what you're looking at. The Hope Diamond. The Hope Diamond is supposedly cursed. I'll break it down. Okay. The Hope Diamond is a famous blue diamond, and a popular story claims it's cursed because many of its owners experienced misfortune and even death. Origin. Examples of tragedy. Jean Baptiste Travaner, the French merchant who allegedly obtained the diamond from a Hindu temple, is said to have soon died after, although the reports indicate he lived old age. King Louis XIV. The diamond was then recut and known as the French blue. And King Louis, who owned it, later died of gangrene. King Louis's grandson, King Louis XVI, and Marie Antoinette then inherited it. And we all know what fucking happened to those guys. Nicolas Fourquet, a man who worked for Louis XVI and is said to have worn the diamond, fell out of favor and was banished and spent years in prisons. Back then, that was bad. Salim Habib, I apologize, I'm not good with Arabic. After purchasing the diamond, Habib experienced financial troubles and later sold his gem collection, the entirety. Evelyn Walsh McLean, who purchased the Hope Diamond from Pierre Cartier, experienced a series of tragedies, including the deaths of her husband, children, bankruptcy of her family newspaper, the Washington Post. Where did the Hope Diamond get its name? Because I believe the Hope Diamond got its name from Henry Philip Hope, a wealthy British banker and gem collector who owned the diamond in the 19th century. And how did he go? Now, I guess he made it pretty long. He made it... No, it's got to be a different dude. That's got to be a different guy because he just died. But... Oh, the Hope family owned the diamond for several generations. and they apparently divorced, death, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, fascinating story. I apologize for going, through that for like that. Yes. The French did know how to party with gems. Can't really deny that one, can we? Well, shit, guys. I think I'm going to show off a couple pieces of jewelry and call it a day. Been kind of slow. Let's see here. I'm going to throw that out. Put that out. Show the ruby off. Put up a special piece that's nice and affordable. Alright, first up, this is sapphire I cut and polished myself into a cabochon. Made a ring for it. A sapphire cabochon, Montana sapphire, probably worth, 50, 80 bucks in its own self. It's more than a carat, well over a carat. I'm asking $100 for this ring. That's, pretty fair. I can size it. I think it's currently a size 7-ish, roughly speaking. I don't got my sizer next to me. I apologize for that. If anyone's interested, let me know. Up next, another Montana sapphire that I cut and then put into a ring. This one is also over a carat. Surrounded by 10 magnificent reclaimed diamonds. Also in a size 7. Very sturdy ring. Fairly comfortable. Up next, a beautiful ruby, fracture filled, surrounded by heat only rubies and moissanite. One of my prototypes on the Lotus basket. I will take $400 on this ring if anybody is interested in it. I do believe it is also a size 7. Yeah, I haven't read the natural history article in a while. Natural History Museum has some really cool shit in it, though. I would love to get a chance to go see all the magnificent pieces of jewelry there. Last but not least, diamond, sapphire, and a blue zircon. A stunning blue zircon in the middle. This one I am asking $1,200 for, though I'll take $8 today. If anyone is interested, it is 14 karat and it's got 14 karat gold plates, which are solid as hell. Like that's a piece of metal. It's not like a thin electroplating. And sterling silver. So if anyone's interested in any of these, hit me up. I believe I'm going to call it a day and play with some tourmaline, or I don't know. Now, speaking of tourmaline, we got here $200. This is a huge. Here, let me get. Oh wait, I've already got a weight. Duh. 14 grams. So 2.8 gram, or not grams, 14 carats, 2.8 grams of indicolite tourmaline. It is super clear because of the specimen quality. Some of the minerals that were still attached weren't taken off. It's hard to say, but I do believe this is nearly facet grade. Heck, I might end up faceting it if it sticks around long enough. I'm asking $250 on this, $246 to be specific. I will take $200 today, which is an amazing, amazing offer on this. If anybody is interested, feel free to hit me up. Yeah, that's how they work, Iris. They would make tiaras to wear 2 or 3 times in their life. It was quite interesting. I would love to get a job from one of those people one day. Just one job. It'd probably pay enough for me to retire. Maybe not exactly, but there might be. I've kind of done so, but it's a hard thing to show because it's like a 6-hour process to facet a gemstone. And it's mostly doing the same thing over and over and over, starting with, a 220 grit and then a 600 grit and then a 1500 grit and a 3000 grit and a 8000 grit and then a 16,000 grit. It's kind of boring, but it is cool. I do need to do another I would like to do another video on that machine though, and how faceting works. So perhaps one of these days soon I'll do that. I did just get some tourmaline. Maybe I could facet one of those or something. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy your weekend, and I will catch you on the next time around. I don't know how far lagged everyone is. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. I keep trying to get some time during the week to do one of these in the middle of the week just to see if that would be a good time for, I don't know, people who have money and don't work. Perhaps. Maybe I'll get lucky one of these days. Anyway, until next time, everyone, have a good one. Be safe out there. Enjoy life. Get some sunshine if possible. I might try to do that. Catch you next time.